We begin with some disturbing developments that went on for more than 40 hours. Believe it started on Saturday night. A conscript soldier, he killed 5 of his comrades this past weekend. He has been apprehended after trying to commit suicide, and although that was not successful, the 22-year-old had been holed up and surrounded by thousands of troops on a hillside in Goseong, about 220 kilometers northeast of Seoul, for nearly 2 days.
Right, that's at about the inter-Korean border. Let's go live to our Kim Ji-yeon. She has been following the story, and she's on the phone with us. Ji-yeon, the standoff between the fugitive soldier, known by his surname Lim, and the authorities came to an end after 42 hours with an attempted suicide.
Yes, Konyang authorities say the 22-year-old shot himself in the side with a K2 rifle, that he is conscious and has been transported from a military hospital to a private hospital for treatment. It is too early to tell if his injuries is life-threatening, but authorities do say he lost a lot of blood from his self-inflicted wound.
The military collected the K2 rifle and ammunition from the fugitive soldier, who is expected to be referred to the Military Investigative Authority so they can determine a motive and cause for the attack.
Authorities had been in contact throughout Monday with the sergeant, who had earlier asked to speak with his father by phone. After the soldier spoke with his father, the father and his older brother arrived at the site to try to persuade him to surrender peacefully. But the fugitive pulled the trigger on himself after saying he was already facing capital punishment for his actions. The sergeant reportedly had written a letter to his family after asking for a pen and paper. And this is leading to speculation that the soldier had already determined to take his own life, but the motive for the initial shooting still remains unknown.
Well, it does bring to question the Korean military, the mandatory military system, whether it is effective in screening out those who are unfit to serve. Of course, armed with live ammunition and risking other people's lives as well. But what do we know about Sergeant Lim so far, Ji-yeon?
Well, Daniel, Lim was on the list of soldiers that needed special attention as he struggled adapting to military life, and he was deemed unfit for frontline service in a personality test taken last year. However, months later, he was found capable of doing such duty in the very same test. The series of events began Saturday night when Lim killed 5 of his comrades and injured at least 7 others in a grenade and gun attack. He later fled to an area some 10 kilometers from the military base, where he opened fire on troops before being cornered by the military. Well, Im had just 3 months left before he was scheduled to be discharged. The attack is the latest in a series of carried out by Korean soldiers. 8 were killed back in 2005 after a soldier went rogue at his military base, and a similar incident on Ganghwa Island in 2011 left 4 dead.
All right, that was our Kim Ji-yeon reporting on the fugitive soldier that killed the 5 soldiers over the weekend.